What's up, HASfit Tribe? It's your personal trainer, Coach Kozak.
I'm Claudia, and this is a full-body HIIT workout with no equipment and no repeats.
You may want to have a chair, bench, or box available, but it's not required.
This routine is great for beginners through experienced trainees.
You can follow me for the standard exercises,
And I'll provide easier modifications.
if you're ready to go, let's get to work. Before we move into today's workout, we are going to start with a warm-up, warming up our whole body and getting a little mobility working at the same time. Our first move is going to be a squat plus a T rotation. So with our feet hip-width apart, I'm going to squat back, sitting back all the way down as deep as I can, placing my left hand on the ground or reaching to the floor, and then rotating to the right side. Now, right hand on the floor, and rotate to the left side, back up. So repeat, squat, rotate to the right, rotate to the left. Trying your best on that squat to really drive through and balance through the midfoot. You don't want to come forward onto your toes or fall back onto your heels. Every time you do this, hopefully you're getting a little deeper, able to rotate a little more. And if you can't reach the floor, that's okay. Maybe you're hanging here with this one. Just doing the best that you can. And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. All right, we're moving to the floor for the next one. It's a combination, focusing on our lower body. We're gonna get into a half kneeling position and perform a hip opener plus hamstring stretch. So starting with that hip opener in this half kneeling position, I'm gonna come forward, stretching out that quadricep as well as my hip flexor. And now I'm gonna rock back, come onto the heel of that lead leg and reach to the toe with the straight leg. Now repeat. So this first one's focusing on the quadricep, hip flexor. That second one's focused more on the posterior chain, hamstring, calf, glutes. Just going back and forth between the two. Not a static stretch, so keep it moving. Dynamic stretch.
It's also good for your ankle mobility on that hip opener.
Switch sides. Yeah, that's a great point. So really allow that front knee to go over that toe. Great for ankle mobility. Good call out, Claudia.
Be sure to try to keep that heel down too.
Yeah, and here, don't allow that heel to come up. Drive it to the floor. Ooh, my right hamstring's a little tighter than my left, so don't be alarmed if that's the case. Always okay to have one side a little tighter than the other. Just working through it here. Loosening up as you go, not a race. Maybe spending a little more time in any specific position that is a little tighter than any others. And 3, 2, 1, 0. All right, standing on our feet. And we're gonna end with a warm-up move for our upper body. We're gonna do another combo here. It's an upright external rotation plus reach. So I'm gonna bring my arms out to my side. My upper arms are parallel to the floor. I'm gonna pull back on my hands, like somebody's almost behind me, pulling back on those hands. Now I'm gonna reach overhead, reach as high as you can, finishing with those biceps by the ears. Now pull back down and return. So that whole time, it's like somebody's pulling back on those hands and elbows, pulling away from your body, warming up your chest, shoulders, and back. Again, nice mobility drill here as well. Great one for our posture, a little added benefit, helping restore that natural upright posture. For 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Relax. Shake it out. It's time to work. You ready to work, Claudia?
Let's do this. I'm ready to put in some work.
All right. So today's workout is going to, like we said in the intro, no repeats. So what does that mean? We're just gonna do one set of every exercise. 45 seconds of work, followed by 15 seconds of rest, and then boom, on to a new exercise. But today's workout does include one little difference, little variable, if you will. It's a chaos element. So at any point in time during today's workout, if we say the word chaos, we're gonna stop whatever exercise we're doing and we're gonna do burpees just to kick it up a notch. We're gonna show you two different variations of what you'll do when we do say that word burpee. I'm gonna do the more higher impact version where I'm coming down, jumping back, and jumping up.
And you notice my variation, I'm squatting down, hands on the floor, step back, step up, and returning to starting position.
So whenever we say chaos, stop it whatever you're doing and getting into that burpee. So we are ready to begin. That's enough talking. Time to start moving. Our first move of the day, we're gonna show you two different variations. I'm gonna do an around the world. I'm gonna jump forward to the left, jump back, and to the right, and repeat.
And I'm doing a 1, 2, 3, 4, where I'm stepping over an imaginary line, 1, 2, and then 3, 4 for the back.
You choose which variation is right for you.
Yep.
Ready?
Let's
in
hit it.
3, 2, 1, begin. Whichever variation you choose, I want to make sure you're nice and light on the balls of those feet.
That's right.
Returning your energy back into the ground throughout the move. So I always say we want to be a bouncy ball, not a rock.
That's right.
Not holding your breath. We're gonna switch directions in 3, 2, 1. So now I'm going the opposite way.
And my lead leg was initially the right leg. Now I'm gonna lead with my left foot.
Getting as many in as you can in this allotted time period.
Make sure you push that pace.
Let's go, let's go.
Whatever that looks like for you.
For 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. All right, I'm gonna move to the floor for my next one.
And if you're using a bench or a chair, time to get it out.
We're gonna get into a high plank position, nice and tight here, and I'm gonna bring my right hand up, punch straight out, down, left hand up, punch straight out, down.
Yep.
Same move at the bench if you wanna make it a little easier. 45 seconds, begin. Core stays tight and engaged throughout the whole move. Do not hold your breath, whatever you do here. That'll be the temptation while you're maintaining and holding this position.
That's right. It's also tempting to rotate your body, but make sure you keep those shoulders nice and square throughout the entire punch-out movement.
And if you're having trouble with preventing that rotation, you can widen your feet and your stance a little bit. It'll help.
That's right.
That core engaged embrace throughout.
Working at a pace that is comfortable for you to maintain good form here.
Working your core, shoulders, chest. For 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. All right, we're on our feet for the next one. We're gonna move into a lower body move, a lateral lunge. Starting with my hands on my hips, I'm gonna start by going to my right side, taking a step to my right side, dropping my weight back to center. Left side, back to center.
And you notice I'm not going quite as deep as he is, so maybe about a quarter squat or whatever's comfortable for your fitness level.
In 3, 2, 1, begin. Sitting back every time, letting that knee go out and not in. Again, choosing the depth, like Claudia said, that you feel comfortable with. Try not to lean too far forward. A little lean is healthy, but you don't want to just get to the point where you're just here.
You're sitting back in those hips, sitting back in a chair.
Breathing in on the way down, exhaling on the way up. Really working your whole lower body with this one move. And chaos.
Woo!
There it is. There's the first chaos of the day. You decide if you want the higher or lower impact variation. Get it moving. Get your heart rate up. Go, 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 go. Getting as many in as you can. Remember, we can't push you. Only you can push yourself. Let's go, let's go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Back to those lateral lunges.
Whoa.
Right back into it. Woo. Word chaos is definitely applicable for that. Back into it. Let's go. Not much left on this set. 10 seconds left. Side to side.
Let's go.
Legs are feeling it. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Excellent. Moving to the floor for our next one. Going into a dead bug for our core. Gonna give you a couple different variations here. Starting, lying on our back. I'm gonna place my arms straight up. I'm gonna bring my shoulder blades up off the floor and glue my lower back to the floor. That's the most important part. So no arch there. Now, I'm going to extend my right arm back and my left leg straight. Come back to center.
And notice for my variation, I'm tapping my heel to the ground and returning to starting tabletop position.
You decide if you want to keep those legs up or return them. 45 seconds, ready, and begin. Again, the key on this one is to focus on driving that midsection down and that lower back stays glued to the floor.
You're gonna exhale as you drop your arm and your leg or your heel to the ground. And then inhale as you return, keeping that core nice and braced.
This is a great functional core move. Not only working our exterior abdominal muscles, but also that transverse deep abdominals muscle. Don't allow that lower back to come up. And if you need to switch to an easier version, do so, but don't arch.
That's right. Not much left. You have 5 more seconds in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and that's it for that one.
All right, we're on our feet in a hurry, and we're gonna get our heart rates up with a run in place plus high punch out. Returning the hands back to the chin after every single punch.
Yes.
45 seconds, ready, and begin. And those punches are high on purpose. It's gonna work those shoulders just that much more.
Keep those feet moving, nice and light, returning that energy back into the ground. If you're in a flat or an apartment, we don't want your neighbor underneath you to hear you.
This one's all about speed. Some of the other moves we're doing are more power. This one is speed, speed, speed. Fast feet, fast arms.
Come on, 20 seconds, let's go.
Come on, get it in. How many can you get in this allotted time period? And you won't see it again today. Bring those hands back to your chin after every punch.
Come on, in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and break.
Back down to the floor we go into a skydiver. Pull back. Arms are out in front of us. Prone position. I'm gonna bring my legs up, squeeze my glutes, arms are up, and pull back from my elbows.
And for my variation, I'm gonna do the same thing, but I'm gonna have a little 1 Mississippi rest in between on the ground.
And I'm just gonna keep my legs and arms up the whole time. Ready, and begin. Squeeze your glutes on this one. Yes, your lower back is gonna work, but we really want those glutes to help out. So keep those glutes squeezed. Pulling back from the elbows, not from the hands, but have those elbows pull back on every skydiver pullback. Really just gonna light that whole posterior chain on fire. Upper, lower back, hamstrings, glutes, all working here. No breath holding. This one looks easy, but as you're finding out, it's not.
No, it isn't. Keep pushing it in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and break.
Excellent work. All right, on our feet next, we're gonna get that lower body lit on fire here. I'm gonna do a reach jump, squatting down, reaching to the floor, jumping up.
And I'm just gonna do reach squats. So I'm squatting, coming up onto the balls of my feet, and then returning back down.
You decide if you want that jump or just onto the balls of the feet. In 3, 2, 1, hit it. Reach down, reach up. Big power either way. Sitting back, weight in your hips. We don't want you doing this, but instead get that full squat in on every repetition.
Oh my goodness, my quads are already feeling it.
Oh, we like it. It burns so good. We're feeling it too, HASfit Tribe. You're not alone. Thousands, maybe millions of you at home feeling that same burn we're feeling.
That's right. Come on, 15 seconds.
In it together. We're lighting that lower body up. Come on.
Light it up.
Stronger every rep. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, moving to a half kneeling position. From a half kneeling position, one knee is up. Arms are overhead. We're gonna slam, almost like we got a medicine ball.
Woo.
And slam straight down. Don't nail your knee with your face.
No,
Little
don't do
pro
that.
tip for that one.
No.
And we'll do half and half each side. Arms are up and big power down every time. Contract those ab muscles. Don't just have a loose waist or core, but have that core braced and contracted every time.
Nice and tight.
Big power, big power. Switching sides in 2, 1, 0. Same move, opposite side. Ready, begin. One arm on each side of that knee.
One right into the next.
How many can you get? How many can you get? And chaos. Ah, it's time. Let's go.
Why would you do that?
Right into it. Come on. We never said today would be easy, but we said it would be worth it. That's what we can promise you. Come on. How many can you get? Pushing the pace here.
Come
Go,
on.
go, 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 go. Not much left. Finishing this chaos strong. 2, 1, 0. Back to half kneeling. Make sure you get that same knee up that you had last time. And go. It's not a rest. Move, move, move. 10 seconds on this side. How many can you get? Finishing strong. 3, 2, 1, 0. Rest. Okay. Now we'll demonstrate the next one. We're gonna do a skater with and without a jump. I'm gonna start here and jump to my left side, reach, jump to my right side, reach.
Notice I'm not jumping. I'm just stepping to the side and then returning back to the other side.
Again, you're deciding which variation you want.
Yep.
And lateral movement, and begin. Nice and light on your feet. You're choosing your own path here.
Choose your own path.
Choose your destiny. Good balance either way.
Again, keeping that core nice and tight to move you from one side to the next.
You decide if you want to kick it up a notch, depending on what you got left in the tank.
Depending on how those legs feel.
On fire, that's how they feel.
Whew. Come on. Don't stop. Don't stop.
Not gonna stop when it hurts. We're gonna stop when we're done.
That's right. Push yourself. Push yourself.
And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Excellent. Next up, we have a challenging push-up variation. I'm gonna perform mine from the floor.
And I'm going to perform mine from the bench.
We're gonna do a push-up plus T rotation. So it's a full range of motion push-up all the way down. And then on the way up, I'm gonna rotate to my right side.
And you notice our feet are rotating along with our body there.
Yeah, that's the trick, keeping that core tight and engaged and straight as you rotate. 45 seconds, ready, and begin. You choose the variation that's appropriate depending on your push-up strength.
That's right. The higher your implement, the easier it's going to be. So if you're doing this from a countertop or maybe the side of your couch, whatever's going to work better for you to maintain proper form the whole way down.
Making sure to bend at those elbows, not just doing a little chicken, I call it chicken push-up where you're only moving your neck.
Ooh, don't do that.
Actually bending those elbows, bringing the chest close to the floor or bench and back up.
Ooh, not much left. You got about 5 seconds left. 3, 2, 1, and break.
All right, very good. On our feet for the next one, we're gonna do a reverse lunge plus an overhead press. Feet are shoulder width apart to begin. I'm gonna step back, dropping both knees to their 90 and bring straight arms up overhead. Again, alternate left leg. Same move back and forth.
Nice and
Straight
easy.
arms up. 45 seconds. Good posture. Begin. Ideally coming down right before that knee hits the floor, not bouncing it off the floor.
You can give it a little touch, but make sure you're not bouncing or using any momentum from the floor.
And after those push-ups, shoulders are feeling it here. Good posture. Dropping that knee straight down.
Head up, chest up.
And chaos. Oh, everybody's favorite time. Let's go. Feeling too easy? Could you feel it coming? How many can you get here?
You started to catch your breath, and that was your mistake.
Get that heart rate up. Let's go. Think about your goals. Think about what brought you here today. What is it? What's that why? That why is what's going to get you through to the end.
That's right.
For 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and back into those reverse lunges.
Who's the masochist that wrote this?
Who would have thought a reverse lunge would be a break?
Oh my gosh, it's not. Who lied to you? Whew.
Almost done with this set.
Come on.
Finishing strong. 5,
We got
4,
it.
3, 2, 1. Next one up. Hands are on our head. We're going to go side shuffle. Plant that outside leg, opposite knee to elbow. Side shuffle, opposite knee. Back and forth. 45 seconds. Use however much space you have. Ready, begin. Side to side. Hips low on that shuffle. If you're in a small space, 1-2 shuffles is all it'll take. That's all right. Opposite knee to elbow, crunching those abs.
Exhale,
Sitting back.
exhale.
Don't stand straight up. Light feet work, light feet. Not heavy stomps.
Come on, you got it.
Don't cross your feet over, don't clink them together. 10 seconds. Boom, come on. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. You did it. All right, let's keep that pace up. We're moving to the floor for another combination. This one focusing on our core. I'm gonna do a hip up plus sit up.
I'm gonna do a hip up plus a crunch.
So hip up, I'm gonna have my heels close to my glutes, drive off my heels, bring my glutes up, squeeze my glutes back down. Now I'm gonna do a sit up, which is all the way up, all the way down.
And I'm gonna do a crunch where I'm bringing my shoulder blades up off of the ground and then returning to a hip up.
You decide which variation is right for you, but it's showtime. And begin, hip up, and then abs.
Ooh wee.
Making sure to keep those feet close to your glutes
That's
on
right.
that hip up.
And if you need to reshuffle them, reshuffle them. Ooh.
Alternating between the two. That sit up and crunch, working really your whole abdominal area. And that hip up is working your hamstrings and your glutes. If you start to feel your quadriceps or thigh muscles taking over on that hip up, make sure you scoot those heels closer to your body.
That's right. And make sure you're not using your elbows if you're doing the crunch variation to crunch up.
Not much left. Let's go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. To our feet we go. Working on our lower body agility with this next one. I'm going to perform a switch jump, opposite arm and leg.
And I'm gonna perform a step back.
So I'm just actually jumping, switching which foot is in front. Where Claudia is just stepping back, alternating right and left leg.
foot. Yep, that's it.
Here we go, 45 seconds. Ready, begin. Opposite arm and leg are working together. Whichever variation you choose, stand light on your feet.
That's right. Again, nobody should hear you if you have a neighbor downstairs.
No big heavy pounding.
No pounding, that's right.
You're a bouncy ball, not a rock. Nice and light here. Breathing throughout, focus on that breathing.
Give it all you got. Let's go. Keeping that core nice and tight, nice and braced.
How many can you get here? Pushing it, pushing it. Remember, just one set of these. Don't hold anything back. For 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. To the floor we go. Working on our core as well as our upper back here. I'm gonna get into a bear plank position on my hands and then off of my knees.
And I'm in a plank position from my knees.
I'm gonna reach through with my right hand and then pull, squeeze the middle of my back. All right arm to start. Halfway through, we'll switch. Hit that left arm.
This
But
is gonna
keep your
burn
core
up. Yep.
parallel to the floor. Don't rotate.
Keep your core nice and braced.
Okay, here we go. And begin.
If you're doing Coach Kozak's variation, do your best not to rotate, but just imagine that you have something on your back that you want to keep from spilling over.
That's it. You got a glass of water up there and you don't want to spill it.
And for my variation, we want to keep a nice line from my head down to my knees.
Squeezing the back up top every time.
Nice 45-degree angle line here.
We're not going to come down in between. We're going to switch sides now.
Woo-wee.
So stay up.
Come on, you can do it.
Core stay embraced. Don't let it relax. Squeeze that back every time.
You're stronger than that core. Come on. Keep your mind in it.
One to the next. You got this, tribe. You got it. Come on. Fighting through to the end. Push, 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 push. 10 seconds.
Not much left. Come on.
Finish strong.
In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and break.
Nice. We're back up onto our feet. Nearing the end. Let's keep that energy up.
Let's go.
Moving into a split knee drive. Split stance. Right leg is back. Left arm is back. I'm leaning over that lead leg. Now I'm going to bring my right knee and left elbow up. Drive that knee into your chest.
One right after the other.
Halfway through, we will switch sides. Ready, begin. Keep that core braced. Working both legs in a different way. That lead leg is stabilizing. That back leg is working on speed and the hip flexors.
And that core, just to bring that knee up.
Boom, every time.
Let's go.
That core is crunching. Speed, speed, speed. Arms are moving fast too, working those shoulders and back. Switching sides in 2, 1. Same move, opposite side. Hit it. Come on. Go, 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 go. You got it.
Give it all you got.
Chaos.
Oh gosh.
Let's go. Let's go. Come on, tribe. Let's get it right here. It's you versus you. Not competing with Claudia or myself. You're competing with the you from yesterday. Every day getting a little bit better. It's all about progress. It's not about perfection. Every day getting a little bit closer to your goals. Come on.
Let's go.
In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Back to split knee drive. I got my right leg up and I'm going. Come on. Come on. We're feeling it too. You're not alone.
Not as fast as I was in the beginning, am I?
That's all right. But we're still moving. We're still moving.
Man, that lead leg is getting to work.
Working together. 3, 2, 1. To our backs. On the floor. We're going to perform a body weight row. We're going to row our body weight. Their feet down flat. My elbows are going to be at my side. My elbows are going to drive through the floor. I'm going to use my upper body. I'm going to use my elbows to pick up my upper body. Don't turn this into a core ab exercise. Make that back do the work.
That's right.
45 seconds. Let's go.
And just like with the push-ups, make sure this isn't a chicken neck thing.
That's right.
You're bringing your whole torso up off of the ground. Drive those elbows in.
Doesn't take a big range of motion. You're not coming that far up. Again, those elbows are driving into the floor. I like to start with my hands open and then squeeze my hands as I bring my upper body up, driving those elbows back behind me. Squeeze or contract those back muscles up at the top.
And your neck may feel it. That's not going to be unusual.
And if that neck is starting to feel it, go ahead and put that tongue to the roof of your mouth to relieve that tension. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. To our feet. Come on. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Up to the feet fast. I'm going to do a normal sumo jack. Start with my feet together. Bring my arms up, dropping into a sumo and back together.
Notice I'm going to have my feet stationary in a hip width stance, down into the jack and back up.
So we have the impact and no impact variation for you. Ready, and hit it. Either one, make sure you're dropping that weight back into your hips, not falling forward onto your toes, not falling onto your heels, but driving through that midfoot.
Drive through that midfoot. Exactly. So if you're doing my variation, make sure you're not falling forward onto your toes. Keep that midfoot and just sit back and down into the position.
If you want to adjust that difficulty even more, you can adjust how far you drop back. You want to bury it or just take it a quarter of the way down.
That's right. So if you're here, that's fine. Do what works best for your current fitness level.
Last 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Excellent. Yes.
Nice work.
And that
Woo!
is the end, HASfit Tribe.
Hopefully you don't have a sweaty partner like me.
Well, this right here,
Get
this is all
splashed.
video magic.
Video magic.
All right, we are going to move into a cool down. Come into the floor here. We're going to bring our heart rates down slowly and get some mobility stretching in. Onto one knee, a little bit different than variation we did during the warm-up. This is a static stretch. Placing my hands on my hips, I'm going to squeeze my glutes and my abs, have them tight. Now, I'm going to gently come forward. It's not going to take a lot of range of motion on this, as long as I have my abs tight and my glutes tight, and I'm just going to hold here.
You're really going to feel that stretch right here in your hip flexor.
At the beginning, we were doing more of a dynamic warm-up. This is a static or a hold, isometric contraction. And relax. Same move, opposite side here. Opposite knee up and squeeze
that glute.
Squeeze the glutes, squeeze the abs.
Yep.
And gently come forward. And you should feel that stretch in your hip flexors as well as your quadriceps. Hold it, hold it, hold it. Everything is tight. For 3, 2, 1, 0. All right, now we're gonna give our wrists and forearms a little love. Spend some time on them today. Coming into a quadruped position, quadruped wrist stretch. Fingers are pointed straight out in front of us. We're gently gonna rock forward. And we're just gonna hold, keeping the whole palm on the floor. Doesn't take much. You wanna get to about 80, 90% of what you're capable of. You don't want pain here. Just want a gentle stretch that you can hold. For 3, 2, 1. All right, similar, but now we're gonna turn our palms around so our fingers are facing us. Depending on your flexibility, you might need to get them closer to you on this one. And now we're going to gently pull back. Again, keeping that whole palm on the floor. Big deep breaths. Just a static stretch here at the end. The wrist got a lot of work in supporting our body today. And 3, 2, 1. All right, moving to our backside now, sitting up in a V-sit position, so legs spread open, best you can do, whatever that looks like. We're gonna do a 3-way V-sit reach. Starting by reaching in front of us, 2 hands, chin is down, big reach. You can crawl those fingers forward and hold. Feeling that stretch in the hamstrings, glutes, lower back, inner thighs.
Definitely trying to keep our knees to the ground as best as we can.
Great point. Those knees start coming up, we're not stretching anymore. And sit up. Now let's bring our right hand to our right foot, or the best that we can. And both hands reach, but that right hand's probably gonna reach the closest. You're reaching on that right side. Specifically focus there. And if you're only reaching to your shin or knee, just do the best that you can, that's okay. And same move to the left side. And hold. Again, hitting that posterior chain. Hamstrings, glutes, calves.
Kicking it old school style.
Oh yeah.
The V, sit, stretch.
And 3, 2, 1, 0. All right, next up we're gonna do a page turner plus half angel. So let's go ahead and get on our left side for this one. With my left arm out, I'm gonna put my 2 hands together. I'm gonna bring my right bent knee up over top. Now pretend you were a big book, and we're gonna open that book. That's the page turner, all the way. Now bend our elbow to a 90. Reach, that's the half angel. Bring it down, straighten the arm, and close the book. That's 1. So taking it slowly through that sequence. Try to keep that opposite knee as close to the floor. And when you're doing that half angel, try to keep that hand on the floor. Now that's going to be hard for us as well, but we have to have something to aspire to, a goal, if you will. This is working our chest, shoulders, that mid-back thoracic spine.
So you get better at those T rotations.
Hips, oh yeah. Last one on this side, close the book. Okay, same move, opposite side now. Just turn on over. Nice breathing throughout. Left leg is over top. Closing our book to start. Open that book all the way.
Oh my word.
Bend the elbow.
Definitely
Reach.
tighter on this side.
Whew, feeling good after that workout, folks. Just taking a second here to applaud you for showing up today. If working out were easy, everybody'd be fit. But we all know that's not the case. That's what makes you so special, for not just showing up, but showing up, giving it your all, giving it your best, and finishing right to the end.
There is no quitting you today.
That's right.
We're proud of you for making the attempts and doing the best that you can.
For 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Excellent work. Cool down is complete.
You don't have to get up, but we have to get up.
Thank you so much for working out with us today. And if you did enjoy today's workout, we highly recommend you check out our complete exercise programs, 7 to 90 days in length. Whatever your goals are, you want to lose weight, you want to gain muscle, just kick butt at life, whatever it is, we have those for you.
And those full-length programs can be found on the HASfit app, which can be downloaded to an Android or Apple device.
You can also stop by our store, pick up some HASfit gear, like a HASfit t-shirt, or if you need help with your diet, check out our ebook, Eating for Life.
Don't forget to like us on your favorite social media channel.
Until next time, I'm Coach Kozak.
And I'm Claudia.
And we will see you at your next workout.